All right, so all of you politicians running for president this term, I've been asking you 6 questions for the last 28 days, and they mean a lot to us, just like some of this stupid shit means to you. Unfortunately, we ain't got somebody sticking money in our pocket up our ass in order to get your attention. The only thing we're gonna do is we're gonna have a loud mouth, we're gonna cuss a little bit, and we're gonna get heard, one way or the other. We want 30 minutes to sit down with the first candidate that really cares about what's going on in this country, and these are the 6 questions. Here in America, we have a war in the animal world and the animal rights people in order to take our rights away, and 62.8 million people here in America own pets, and we'd like to know your comments and your concerns about a few issues. Question number 1. How do you feel about 501c3 organizations here in America that are scamming the public for hundreds of millions of dollars to take care of animals, and none of it goes to the animals? 90% of it goes to lobbyists to pass laws to further their agenda. 2, it seems like terrorist is the #1 topic anytime you turn the news on anymore. Are you aware that our own government, the United States Department of Agriculture, declared PETA a #1 domestic terrorist in the United States on November the 30th, 2009, and they're still a non-profit tax organization here in America? How can you be a terrorist and get a tax break from your own country right here in America? 3, we'd like to know your opinion on how you feel on online bullying, not only of children, but adults, in the name of free speech, in order to bash somebody and ruin their reputation and their good name, only to make money for yourself and get away with it under the Declaration of Free Speech. 4, we'd like to know, how come us Americans that own our own property, own our own houses, and pay taxes on them do not have the right to have our own pets that we choose to have on our property or in our homes? Number 5, do you not think that we Americans have the right to assume the risk of our profession, no different than a cop, a firefighter, an oil rig worker, or anyone else that has the assumption of the risk of their professions? It is our right. And please, if you become president, give us back our right. And number 6, one of the most important, and this kind of touched on your speech at the Oklahoma State Fair about things being made in other countries and taxing them when they come into America. Do you not believe that it should be a right that any product made from the rainforest or an animal's habitat somewhere in the world should be taxed in order to be sold in America, and that tax money go back to helping rebuild the habitat and the rainforest so some of these animals don't become extinct in the futures to come? All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, those were the 6 questions. Be sure and hit the share button and spread this around. And ladies and gentlemen, this is the video message number 29. Tomorrow we hit that big 30 number. I've been at this exactly a month, and I've got over 370 something days to go. And you can bet your ass I'm going to finish this, and I'm going to come up with a new problem that makes sense to try and get it to understand a little bit in your head. That if we Americans don't stick together and we stand up and we let these politicians keep shoving us around and changing laws that's going to affect our lives, you just as well move to Kuwait or somewhere else. I'm Joe Exotic, and I'll see you tomorrow for video message number 30.